Previously on the demo for Between the Stars. Okay, we got another 197 kilometers away. Let's bust a groove. And so the journey continues. This video is sponsored by Christoph Frey. For excellent poly-horror games, check the link in the description below for some of his works. What's up, y'all? Boogie Knight here, and welcome back to the demo for Between the Stars. Thank y'all for continuing to join me on this journey. I hope everybody is having as much fun as I am. Yeah, this is easily one of the longer, if not the longest demo that I've ever played for a project. But that's not for lack of trying or effort on the developer's part, because I feel like they put a lot of time and energy into this demo alone to give us a feeling of what to expect for the final game. And I will be getting the game at some point in the future. Whether or not I play it for the project remains to be seen. I leave that into the hands of the Funkhouse. If you'll want to see a full version of this game, you need to let me know in the comments below, or even just simply leaving a thumbs up. Or if you don't want to see the full version, leave a thumbs down, and we'll know your answer. Anyway, either way, I will be getting it because this is a lot of fun for me. When we last left off, our character and her band of miscreants got back to the hub world after raiding a ship for some protonite. We were able to scrap it and then create an ion reactor, which we gave back to Susan, and she does have another contract for us. But let's just take a quick look and see everything, because I do want to look at these a little bit more because I felt a trifle rushed. So also back here. So we also went into sick bay. Thought she was okay. So we're still healing. Go. We healed one of them. So I guess we. Oh, okay. I forgot to tap heal. I think you can only do one thing at a time. So we created the cannon later on. So we are going to look around while she heals up, because we did heal up one of the specialists. All other people are at full capacity except Stephanie Charpenter. Jane Scott, she's a level 6. I don't know if we're going to get anything with leveling. I don't know if that's going to happen in the demo, but we do have upgrades to Charisma, Aptitude, Leadership, and Luck. So this might be something that we delve into in the course of the demo. Maybe not. It might not be till the actual game. We can do it also with, okay, for Specialist we have Projectiles, energy weapons, salvaging. Let's look at the engineers, crafting, systems upgrades, and scrapping. Okay, and then that leaves scientists, medicine, investigation. Okay, so that's cool how as they gain levels, you have the ability to upgrade things that are pertinent to what they need. Systems, now this is meant to be for the ship itself. So we have cannons, light plasma cannons, including that of the Republic. Cloaking generator, I wish I knew that, but that'll work. We have, I'm guessing, other inventory that we can hook on, depending on that, like an SMC sub. A fragmentation grenade. Okay. Yeah, once again, I don't know if these things are going to get fleshed out in the demo, but I doubt it. But at least we know what we're doing. We have a burst, so I guess this helps us pick various things. Optic camo. Yeah, okay, so stash, we have absolutely nothing. I'm guessing that's like our inventory. Station, so we have stuff we can buy. We need to accept the contract. Repairs, I don't think we're okay. Ship status is all green. Nobody's in prison. Oh, we can turn in our prisoners for reward, so I guess we can do that. How are we looking in the healing department? Okay, we're about halfway there. Living on a prayer. Nothing with my. So while we're doing that, let's take a look then at the contract. Department, crew members. Hang on. Station. Here we go. We stopped receiving protonite shipments after the attack on the freighter. We can't guarantee the commercial routes. Security to the mining stations in this sector. Inspector Howard Huggins? Okay, sure. Must fill out his forms immediately, transport him, and evaluate the station's status. So we have to do this, obviously, before we move on. So we've accepted that contract, and let's see, she's at 66%. Any other tasks? Okay. Well, okay, we haven't done this before. Let's go ahead and... Okay, objective location, Thama B, Bravo. So I'm guessing we are in that sector. But let's actually do the objective. Okay, I'm guessing that's only because we don't have any other objectives. I'm guessing these things like protonite, synthetic, minisite, minesite. I'm just gonna say minisite because that sounds a little more professional. Eurovite, argonic crystal, stuff like this. I'm thinking this is stuff that can be used for upgrades to our ship or anything like that. Okay. We're getting there, 83%. She's still doing her thing. While we're waiting on her, let's look at the commercial zone right quick. That takes us exactly back where we need to be, but never mind. So I guess it's by tapping I that puts us immediately back where we need to be. That's fine. That's just kind of a hot fix. Okay. Is there anything else we need? So we're just waiting on her. That's okay. We're almost there. 96%. Come on, Stephanie. Research? Okay, so there's nothing we can do for research. Okay, come on, 100%, and boom. Alright, so all of our crew members are now back up to 100%, so now we can get the frig out of here.
Well, we have a long way to go. We should depart. Engines on maximum drive.
Unauthorized orders.
Yeah.
You lack bridge privileges.
Got him.
So now I have a babysitter? Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
Actually, yes.
It's a matter of security, Mr. Huggins. The last protonite shipment was assaulted.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me, there wouldn't be enough space for them to hide.
We're sure of that.
Yeah. Okay, brand of humor. Kind of had the engineer thing going. So we got 208 kilometers to go, so let's go and just bust straight up to quantum energy and go through the asteroid belt, and we're off. It's just a kind of a cool way. It's not even autopilot or hyperspace. Like, it actually, you do get to navigate. I'm very impressed with this demo. I will be 100% honest with y'all. I played some pretty trash demos before. And not to mention, I forgot to say in the last episode, this is still early access, so there are going to be some tweaks and changes. So, and there is a way in this game to actually comment on things, see bugs and whatnot. So I think that's a great way for the developers to leave the line of communication open. So I have a lot of respect for them for this. Okay. Boom. Pop out of there. We have some stuff up ahead. I don't know if they're pirates or they're gonna... Well, actually, let's actually go over here right quick and see what's going on here. Unless we immediately get hailed. You know what? We're not getting anything, so we do have to go to the mining station, so we should probably just go on then. Those look like standard ships that you do see popping in. And that's another thing I do like about this game is when I was having to dock at the beginning of this episode before I recorded, you get to see other ships docking with the hub. So that's just a nice little additional bit of graphics. And this looks like the Sunflower from Nexus. Steady on. Those just look like freighters. We're okay.
What the hell? These transport ships are not ours.
It seems they found a more interesting intermediary than your company, Mr. Huggins.
Interesting.
This can't be. We have to register this immediately.
Whoa, okay. Hang on. This is interesting. Let me just go ahead and pop out of this right quick.
When the foreman finds out, heads will roll.
Yeah. Field of view. Whoa. Depth of... Okay. It's interesting. To a second... Okay, so there's a second mining station. Interesting. That's kind of cool, though. You can take pictures for your own personal enjoyment, which I tend not to do. I'd rather not spoil it for myself, so off we go. Quantum up. Let's go.
Captain, we have to go back to the station now.
Right.
What happened?
I forgot my lunch.
Sod off.
Mr. Huggins.
False alarm, I found it.
Once again, humor's well and good, but I don't know. Oh, good lord, we're dying. We're fine. And I like when you come out of Quantum, your engines immediately stop. So that kind of adds another air of, I guess, modernity, for lack of a better description. I don't see any more transports around here, but we could get attacked at any minute. So, I mean, we need to prepare to do a barrel roll. I do like how these mining colonies are built into the rock. That does add some realism behind it. Okay, so... music's gorgeous.
There's no sign of activity on the station.
It looks completely abandoned. We should dock and discover what's going on here.
I'll stay on the ship. Covering your backs.
Translation, hiding in a broom closet, you friggin' nerd. Okay, so we do have the dock, that's cool. This doesn't look like LV-426, only Fran's gonna get that reference. Well, maybe some other people. Parkov might, Ray might. And I am starting to learn a little bit more about the docking procedures as I play a little bit more of this game. Okay, let's slow up just a hair. It's all about how you learn. The one thing that it kind of doesn't irk me, it just kind of throws me off a little bit, is allocating to weapon shields or cannons down in the lower right-hand corner. I mean, it's one thing, it's just a learning curve, in my opinion. It reminds me of playing the old Wing Commander games when you had the opportunity, but I had a joystick, so it was easier for me to kind of just swing it around. I'm not going to make a nickname in high school joke. Okay. Freeze. There we go. So once it hits green, we can get locked in and then go in for the dock. It makes it a lot easier. Oh, okay, so main entry, a shadowy, ruined entrance gives way to an abandoned station. Well, that's the only thing we can do. We're going to do some more Choose Your Own Adventure. The dock bay doors open and the captain and crew arrive to a great reception hall. It currently only has emergency lights on that show the remains of broken furniture strewn about the floor, forming large mounds of rubble. We need to reactivate the generators. We definitely... well, let's go look for survivors before we reactivate, because I don't want anybody to be alert to our presence. Within the darkness, the crew discovers buried bodies among the remains of the station. Upon digging up one, they discover he's still alive. Badly wounded man, they came. We resisted. The man moves his arm slowly and pulls out his ID card. He offers it to you and finally dies. Yikes. Grab the ID card and let's go. God, I really am having flashbacks to survive the blackout. You advance through one of the hallways guided only by the emergency lights. On the walls you can see the scratch marks and blood illuminated softly. After a while advancing, you reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it you can see a small key card reader. It's currently inoperational. We need to reactivate the energy flow in order to advance. Maybe we could open a breach. I am not going to do that. I am going to reactivate the energy flow. We search the chamber for an energy terminal to reestablish the systems. After a few minutes, you find a room that contains generators. Engineer Kim, head of the engineering team, Captain, we've detected an anomaly in the generators. We could use the remains of one of the destroyed machines to make them work again. There's no need. I can fix it myself. Go ahead and try. Systems upgrade +4. Let's go ahead and try the systems upgrade 4+. Roll. Dice results do not add up. Oh, okay. Your crew system upgrade level allows you to succeed. So I guess we needed a 4 or higher, and we easily nailed that with a with 3 dice, or I guess not a D3. That's only a 3-sided die. Anyway, getting nerdy on you now. The team analyzes the damage with minute care and prepares a temporary solution. A few minutes later, they've constructed an apparatus that allows the energy flow to temporarily function. Brilliant. Great job, team. Let's continue. You advance through the hallways. On the walls, you can see scratch marks and blood. You reach a completely sealed bay door. Next to it, you can see a small key card reader. We introduced the ID card. Okay, so that is from the survivor. Brilliant. You advance through the hallway and reach the different rooms you find. You arrive at the bridge where the log of recent dockings or events must be. The large computer that occupied the room is completely destroyed. You continue advancing through the smaller chambers without any luck finding anyone. nor clues as to what could have happened. In one of the workshops, you find plans for a weapons prototype. Maybe your engineers can make use of them. Let's leave the station. There's nothing left to see. Brilliant. So we had no issues whatsoever. So let us de-dock.
So?
We've looked over the station. There are no survivors.
But this can't be happening.
Sorry to
We have to
disappoint.
inspect the last station.
I think
Atta girl.
I've had enough. We should head back.
This oversteps your jurisdiction, Mr. Huggins. You
Yeah.
can come with us, or you can stay here. You decide.
Yeah, I like
This is
her.
an outrage. You guys are kidnapping me.
Preparing the jettison hatch for immediate.
Oh my, you brilliant
Alright,
AI.
Fine. I'll go with you.
I like Maya. She's got that humor going on. I can dig that. A little more and we'll turn off the quantum, get below maybe a 30 km. And bang. 33, not bad. All ahead full. I don't see any transports, but I am anticipating a fight at some point during the course of this mission. Of course, you never know. We have had a few decent battles last time. And honestly, when it comes to the dogfights, I know I had a little bit of things to say last episode. The more I think about it, I mean, it's all a learning curve, and you got to learn how to do the maneuvers for the dogfights. I mean, like any space sim that I've done in the past, Wing Commander to Privateer, or even something more like Nexus, it's all about how you learn things. And I think it's a bit of a learning curve for this game, but I can dig it. I mean, it's going to be good because I also have Starcom Nexus, I have Star Valor. The astronomy nerd me is very pleased. So let us be on our merry way. See if we can hail this one. Maybe it's still in operation and we can dock, or at least the AI will let us on board. I don't know. Maybe we can shoot. Whoa, that is beautiful shadowing. Yeah, I'm loving this. I really am, y'all, and I hope, once again, I hope y'all are as well. I know space-based games are not everybody's forte, per se. This actually is a real treat. I'm glad I decided to finally get into it. A little bit more, 14 kilometers. We don't need to there's another transport down there. It's drifting down and away. It could be anybody. It could be... There we go. You finally arrive at the last station after hearing Inspector Huggins' complaints the entire time. You can't wait to finish the mission. Everything looks calm on the station when suddenly a group of ships appears in the area. There it is. They are pirate ships. You recognize X-Plio's emblem on their hulls. Maybe they want revenge. There's no time to lose. You order, recruit, prepare, and defend the station. Everybody to your posts. Let's do this.
Captain, the station is under attack.
I told you we should have gone back. We can still turn the ship around.
Control yourself, Mr. Huggins. We won't abandon any innocents. Crew, stay alert. We'll hold off the enemy attack.
Sir, yes, sir.
We focus on single ones, get the shields down, knock the armor out of existence. Maybe get some friendly fire going on here. Is that a frigate or a corvette? One down. That one's already had abbreviated shieldage or armor. Did I just destroy the wrong one? Maybe. I think I destroyed the wrong ship. We got this. 2 for 2. Yeah, the greens are the enemies. Or the friendlies. I nerfed that one. Whoa! Come on. Whoa! Yeah! So I shot the wrong one. That was my bad. Unless the greens are a different rank, because it looks like there's just like a complete free-for-all going on right now. Stay frosty, kids. Gonna go for an overheat. Come on, let's get below 50. Okay, so before it overheats, if you just take a few seconds of a breather, it will actually recharge a lot quicker than before going to overheat. So we can just keep... There we go. Almost got it. Got it. Boom. Got it. There's one more, baby. Come on now. Yeah, the greens have to be friendlies. I nerfed that one. Got it. After the skirmish, the mining station's director thanks you. Thanks, Captain. Those pirates appeared out of nowhere. They wanted to keep our protonite extraction. We are lucky you arrived. You're safe now. Let's do all these attacks normal. No, this area is usually very peaceful, but the past few days there have been a few skirmishes between pirates and trade ships, but this exceeds any other incident we've had to date. Do you have any information that could be deemed useful? You ask the director if he has any relevant info that could shed some light on the pirates' intentions. He responds, I have no idea what they could want besides our protonite. Although an attack of this scale, it just isn't logical. Oh, wait a minute. He disappears from the visor only to return a short time later. I've been informed that we've recovered an encrypted transmission on one of the ships. Maybe it'll help you out. Corrupt data. Thank you.
Captain, the corrupt transmission corresponds to the rest of the data patterns.
Is it possible to begin an investigation, Crewman Burton?
The science team currently believes we have enough data to decode everything. We will begin right away.
Understood.
Well done. Okay, let's grab the rest of this info. Is there any other stuff that we can snag? Oh, hang on. There we go. I think your science team can researching it for clues. Start researching the data. Okay. I don't think we can do that till we get back to the Allied station. So let's go back there and see. Maybe Susan can do us a solid. Go to the department's panel in your inventory. Yeah, we got to go back to the ship for that. Okay. We cannot do that. We are on board in the middle of a space part. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, we might have been able to do it on the research. No, we probably can't do it until we get to the hub. That's fine. No biggie. Yeah, I've been playing this for like an hour and a half at this point. Good lord. Don't smash. Oop. Do you get there? There we go. Let us... Dock 7. You got it. Yeah, so when I started playing this, I actually had to redock with the station before I could continue. But yeah, there actually were some ships that pulled in and out of hyperspace, so that's another just neat little thing. All hail. Zip, there one goes right there. There is another one. I wonder actually if those were enemy ships. Did our homeland get nerfed? Courtesy of Pleo. Dock 7, where you be at? Far side? Okay. Yep, there's docking bay 7. Can we hail to dock? Maybe? You'd think we would be able to dock at this point. Hang on one second. I'm actually gonna cease motion. No other arrows. Okay. Interesting. Maybe we don't have to then. Seems a little odd. Well, it's letting us in. So, yeah. Hang on, let's recalibrate. I need to back up. Hover. Bam. Okay, so I guess once we dock once, we don't need to do it again. But we need to get Huggins on board, because I'd rather not have to deal with that man's nonsense. Research lab. Is this it? The corrupt data? Or the plasma cannon? Let's go and research that. We need to get that done. There we go. So... now what? Once back at the station, Howard says his goodbyes with a few words and leaves the group. Susan comes to you with a more cheerful demeanor. You're finally back. Inspector Huggins looked a bit out of place. Did everything go well? Is there any place in the sector that isn't ridden with death? Let's just be civil and say it's best not to ask. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. She looks away for a few seconds, then recomposes herself and resumes the chat rapidly. In any case, we have good news. It was tough, but your ship's repairs have been completed. I guess this is goodbye. Don't be strangers and come visit us if you're ever back in the sector. I hope we never come back here. No, let's be polite. Of course, we'll see each other again.
Captain, our scanners detect multiple signals in the area. Maybe we should investigate them before warping to Tacit Stella. Perhaps someone needs our help.
So that's Dock 12. Let's just go look at the... see if there's anything else we need. Well, research data is only at 27%, so we should probably just have another look. Does anybody need healing? No. Crew members. Everything is green. Oh, we got our Gatling of the Republic. Do we... plasma cannon? Let's try something here. Let's... well, all of our plasma is here. Okay, never mind. So we... green is probably for these things. So cloaking generator, pulse generator, mine launcher. Let's... okay, so pulse generator, cloaking generator. We want to see about this. Let's go and put these two on the green section for now, because we do have 1, 2, 3. We got plenty of cannons on our ship. Anything else that we need? We're at 50%. Tasks. Hang on. Let's go to department, systems, crew member, stash, station. Is there any other gigs that we need? Well, I thought that this was done. Apparently not. Well, okay, so we can fly to Tacit Stella, investigate the remaining points of interest for optional. You know what? Let me think about that for 1 second. Let's see what we have to offer. And then we'll see what kind of objectives we have, and we can play from there, or we can see what happens at Tacit and go from there. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more. Sorry, I just was checking on a text from Ray. We've been working on a couple of projects. I don't want to cancel this, so let's just kind of see what we have to buy. I don't think we need to worry about anything, to be honest. Let's go and just throw the mine launcher on there. What are all these? Bulletproof vests. I'm guessing these are probably for people. I mean, we could upgrade. It's only 250 protonite. Oh, that's for the launcher. Derp. Gatling. I think our weapons definitely need to probably have some upgrades on there. And we have... that. What about armor? We might as well. While we wait. Just wish there's a way we can upgrade our armor system. Optic camo, nuclear missile. Okay, so we can't upgrade anything else. That's okay. Okay, so this is done now. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Good lord. So we can go to Tacit Stella now, but let's... Suspicious activity. The only thing we have, we got a few different options available. Hang on. Good lord, we are cruising. Our ship has got a fat butt. Distress signal. Let's go ahead and do the suspicious activity, and then we'll head on out. It's only 91 kilometers away. Let's see what this is all about, and we can kind of see how our ship is functioning now with that. We have the biggin back. The biggin's back. It sounds nothing like Elton John, I apologize. I like how this can pull you into different optional missions now. Now just watch, we're going to completely just screw the pooch. You spot a group of unknown ships after attempting to contact them for a few times. For them to identify themselves, they activate their shields and weapon systems. They're preparing to attack. Alright, let's do this.
Activate the shield! All hands to battle stations!
Republic can't save you now.
I'll make sure to end you quickly.
Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on! This time, Daddy's prepared. This music's just friggin' epic. I love it. That's just the not the game rockets. That's actually stuff happening right now for Memorial Day. Yeah, so if I watch the sensors for overheating, that actually helps me greatly. Yeah, what's going on now, baddie? You like that action? No, you don't, because you're going to be dust soon. Done. Got him. I'll stop. We want to do the distress signal? You know what? Oh, go on then. It's a demo. I'd be doing a disservice to y'all. I just hate distress anything because that usually means escort, and I'm terrible at escorts for everything. I'm just like, go in, guns blaze. And sorry about that, y'all. I do apologize. OBS decided to take a nice big crap. But yeah, so when we last left off before the shutdown, it wasn't the game. It was strictly OBS. Just had to restart things up. We are now doing the distress signal, which I expressed my displeasure about, but we might as well do it because that's the last optional mission that we have before we move on to the next part, which is probably the end of the demo. But yeah, for a demo that's taken almost 2 hours to play, I love it. I love how we have optional missions as well as main objectives. It's given us a taste for combat. It's given us a taste for just searching around. Yeah, definitely enjoying this. Yeah, so let's see what this distress signal is, and hopefully it's not going to mean lights out for all of us. You get the some kind of ruined debris. What we got? A transmission from a civilian ship interrupts an otherwise tranquil voyage. Captain, thank goodness you've arrived. A terrible disease has spread throughout the crew of my ship, and some of its passengers are as well. Sadly, we don't have a medic on the ship. It could be quite serious. Of what type? Contagious? No, I'm guessing it means contagious. And the yeah, let's see what type. We don't know, Captain. We need a doctor urgently. Oh no, my God. How can a lung come out of his ear like that? Do you hear that? Those are screams of the rest of the infected. Amongst them are kids, orphans, and maybe a few puppies. Hold on, we'll send her science. Really? I mean, okay, I'm getting the brand of humor for this. It's definitely on the dry side, but let's go ahead and just medicine A+. Roll. Well, we nailed it. Your crew's medicine allows you to succeed. You arrive at the ship and quickly run diagnosis and multiple tests. After a little over an hour, it appears they've detected the source of the infection. Captain, it seems that this is due to a fungus found on the planet you've arrived from. Upon subjecting yourselves to the chemical processes of atmospheric exit, it mutates and can cause complete unexpected effects on humans. Luckily, we have the products needed to neutralize the effects in the lab. After a few hours, everyone's symptoms have died down. I'm sorry, I just sounded suspicious with the, lungs coming out the ears, but then again, I realized this game has humor. Well done, crew. So, all we have left now is to go to Tacit Stella. And let's see what happens. Onward and upward.
Captain, the investigation has finished. We've been able to restore the transmission we picked up in the slavers' headquarters. I think you need to hear this immediately.
Nartos, Fleet Admiral of the Children of the Sun here. Situation report, Commander.
Commander Explio from Lithobia 1 here. All preparations are complete as per your orders.
Perfect. The Galactic Summit is nearly upon us. The wrath of the Children of the Sun shall fall upon the Interstellar Republic.
I can't believe it. We have to relay this as soon as possible.
Understood, Admiral. Although there's something that worries us. A captain of the Republic is snooping around the sector. We followed him after his warp jump, but he destroyed our ships.
You mean her?
Take care of him as soon as possible. Now is the time for us to control the mining and commerce network. Send a pirate fleet and make sure that the Protonite mining stations are under our control and that none of the Republic stations are supplied. Break their will, and if necessary, kill them all. May the sun light your way, Commander.
We'll keelhaul them all! Explio out!
Yikes. We got the ally station. Let's dock and see what happens next. We took a little damage in the last fight, but we're still doing okay. We could repair this easily. That's okay. I came out of Quantum too quickly, but at the same time I wasn't sure how much dialogue was happening between Admiral Nartos and Explio. So better safe than sorry. I didn't want to force the hand of this game. Getting there. We're at maximum power. This is a lot larger of a station than the one we had in the previous sector. Steady on. Find me a bay. Guessing I think it might be on the far side, so let's just aim a little bit here easterly. Yeah. I mean, the graphics here for this particular world, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the last one, which was fantastic by itself, but I love like how each sector has its giants and its spiral arms and its constellations and whatnot. The attention to detail is fantastic. It really rivals Homeworld, which in my personal opinion is probably one of the best space strategy games, graphics-wise, with Nexus in second place. Now, mind you, I still haven't played StarCom, I still haven't played Star Valor, so I don't know what those are going to be like graphics-wise, but this definitely holds court graphics-wise. I'm very impressed. And the combat system has grown on me. Whoop. Cleo? Yep. Ah, hell.
We welcome you, captains. The reception is awaiting.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All representatives and diplomats shall be escorted to the Senate chambers, where the summit shall begin.
I don't think we'll be having that summit, Admiral Xiao. The Children of the Sun no longer receive orders from the Interstellar Republic.
What is the meaning of this, Nardos?
For centuries, the Children of the Sun have been subjected to the whims of the Republic. That time has come to its end. We order your retreat and complete demilitarization of your strategic points across the universe.
We've looked out for the security and common interests of the universe for hundreds of years. We won't cave into the scare tactics of a few bloodthirsty savages.
Just a few, Admiral?
That's what I was afraid of.
We've been complacent for too long, but that's over now. The Children of the Sun will no longer be led by an unworthy puppeteer. It's time to cut those cables and strangle our detractors with them to the last.
Admiral, this is high treason. Opposition to the Republic like this means a death penalty to anyone who supports your rebellion.
Negotiations have ended, Xiao. Surrender or die.
Nardos, be reasonable. This means war on a universal scale. Millions will die.
The decision has been made, Xiao. May the sun light your way, Admiral.
What? Oh, hell. We got a lot of greens, we got a lot of reds. Got a couple down here. We need to move to this guy's aid.
The Children of the Sun are attacking the headquarters.
Captain, our shields have been damaged. We won't hold out much longer.
It didn't take long. Come on, we can survive this. Okay, let's...
Our shields have fallen.
Greenie, you want to help us out a little bit there, Sheafy? This one's at 50%. Let's go ahead and drop him. Crap, I think I overheated that one. That was my bad.
The Children of the Sun are focusing all their fire on the station.
Yeah, I know.
The station resisting this attack at 0.057%.
Alright, fine. Abandon that. Move in. Defend the ship.
The armor around one of our engines has been destroyed. Captain, the headquarters is at a breaking point.
I'm working on it.
Structural damage to the headquarters rising. Explosion imminent.
Well, it's been nice knowing you. I think this was unavoidable.
The space station has been destroyed.
You'll pay for this. Do you hear me? You will pay for this, even if it's the last thing I do. I'll get you if I have to follow you to the end of the universe.
Captain, snap out of it. We need you more than ever now.
Captain, there's a fire in the reactor room. The pressure readings are off the charts.
Burton? Burton! Answer, damn it! Bastards, you won't finish us off.
How many more reds do we have?
Propulsion engine.
They just keep coming out of hyperspace. Greens, help me out here. Damn it.
Heavy damage to the ship. Status critical.
Gotcha, okay.
You'll never get away with this, Nados. The Republic will prevail!
Captain, Admiral Shinnar's ship.
Duh!
Admiral! To all captains, focus fire on Narco's ship. He can't be allowed to leave here alive! Captain, engineering workshop has suffered a massive breach.
Alert. Alert. Decompression imminent.
Remember, Diaz, leave the room immediately. That's an order.
Sorry, Captain. It's too late. I have to close the doors to avoid the entire ship's decompression.
Don't do that, do you hear me? I forbid the closing of those bay doors!
Manual lock activated. Closing bay doors.
It's been an honor, Captain.
No!
Oh, man. We knew this was gonna happen. We're fighting a losing battle. We're not gonna make it out of this one alive. We are gonna take some scumbags, though, with us.
I'll end you, Narcos!
Captain, I don't think it's possible anymore. We need one more,
Fine,
dude.
redirect all power flows to cannons.
Change in security protocol requested. Confirmation required.
Captain James Scott of the Interstellar Republic, ID 412HC. Deactivate protection protocols.
Crew security protocols have been deactivated. Captain, systems will not support the overcharge. The probability of death is 100%.
Yep.
We cannot allow the children of the sun to get away with this. My full power!
Yes, Captain. Life support offline. Defense systems offline. Redirecting power. Power at 110%.
Whoa.
250%. 500%. 1000%.
For the Republic! My situation analysis.
Systems completely destroyed. Crew dead.
I see. So this is it, right?
MAR system. Protocol error. Damage.
Easy. I'm here with you. Rest, Mai. Rest.
Duh! Between the stars. That was bloody epic. This was the best demo I have ever played to date. It was just absolutely brilliant. Let's go back to the home screen. I'll give you my final thoughts on this. I wish you could see the look on my face right now because it's just complete shock and awe. This was everything that I expected and more from a demo of this magnitude. When I think demos, I think basic combat, basic missions, maybe summed up in about an hour, something like that. This gave us everything from optional missions to showing us how to do upgrades to doing everything under the sun. Combat, everything. I mean, I really, really enjoyed this. If this was just the demo, then the final product is going to be fantastic. And like I said, I will be getting this at some point or the next. Top, on a scale of 1, I mean, once again, I'm completely at a loss for words. Top tier, S tier demo. Best one I played. So thank you so much to the developers for giving us the chance to play this for free. Once again, it's on Steam. Now, if you liked this, once again, I strongly encourage you to let me know in the comments, or even just leave a thumbs up. If you don't want to see this, just leave a thumbs down, and then I'll know. But yeah, also let me know your thoughts in general about the game. The combat, the missions, the text, the humor. Let me know, because I probably will be relaying out all the feedback to the developers, and I do read every comment, and I try to reply to every comment. Also, a big thank you then to Christoph Ray for being a sponsor of the Boogie Night project. If you like low-poly horror games with emphasis on storyline, character development, plot, ambience, overall fear factor, links in the description below. I guarantee you will not be let down. So, of course, with that being said, before I call it a night, if you like the Boogie Night project and you want to find out more, I do have a Twitter page as well as a public Discord channel, and links to both of those are in the description below, as well as a link to my temporarily defunct Twitch page. And if you're interested in doing more to support the Boogie Night project, I do have a Patreon, where for as little as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive content such as the patron-only section of my Discord, as well as Saturdays I do patron-only uploads. As we're coming to the end of our first one, we will be doing a new series, and I will be asking some of my higher tier patrons what they want to see next. So, otherwise, I hope y'all have a fantastic night, and I will catch y'all on the flip side, alright? Peace. Hey y'all, while my gratitude knows no bounds for every single bit of love and support y'all have shown for me over the years, there are a few people that I legitimately want to take a few minutes to thank for their unending help and support. First of all, obviously Christoph Frey, not just for being a sponsor of the Boogie Night project, but also for letting me use his music from GABA Transistor in my streams, as well as him kind of coming up with his own little fragment for my new introduction to the Boogie Night project. And speaking of introductions, the intro as well as my YouTube banner page were done by the amazing Oren. You might know him as Oren VDK, as well as Oren from Couple Cakes. Thank you so much, Oren. I really do appreciate the time you took to put together everything from the banner to the beautifully done introduction that merged perfectly with Christoph's music from GABA Transistor. So big thank you to them. And also, this would not be possible with the help of my extremely amazing patrons, both current and former, such as Lexi Kitty, Silverleaf, Berrygrave, Harkov, Jeray, Larian, and Oren, as well as a few others that have come and gone over the years. Y'all, this would not be possible without your help and your support. I know I have not been able to provide much in the way of giving back in Patreon rewards, but I am in the process of revamping my Patreon as well as the rewards that I can do, so be prepared. I know I joke about it, saying that if you're morbidly fascinating, check it out, but if you do want to give to the Boogie Night project, that is the easiest way to do so, and I am legitimately setting aside funds to buy more hardware for my computer, as well as making things look more professional. But once again, very big thank y'all to everybody who has supported me from the beginning all the way to the present, as well as those individuals that have gone out of their way to help. So once again, guys, thank you so much for all your constant love and support. My gratitude knows no bounds, and I'll catch you on the flip side, alright? Peace.